Hello, in this training, it's going to demonstrate how to log into the back office of your website and how to update your blog. So to begin with, you want to go to your address bar and type builderall.com. Once the page is loaded, you will go to where it says login. You will type your login information, your username and password. Once you're logged in, it will take you to your dashboard. Your dashboard has the menu on the left side, but the page that you need to be most concerned with is your website builder, and that will be this section where it says Pixel Perfect Builder. So you would click anywhere in this blue area. Once the enter button comes up, you click on enter. This takes you into the back office of your website. Once that page is loaded, this is where all of your websites will be. If you click directly on this link, this will take you to the live website on the internet. In order to make edits and updates, you would need to click here where it says edit. So let's click here. And it's going to load your website. Once the website is loaded, you want to be very careful not to shift any of the items, because once you hit save, it'll be published to the live website. So you want to give it a few moments to load. Once your website is loaded, in order to update your blog, you're going to go to this icon right here. This is your blog icon. You're going to go to the top tab that says Blog Manager. In the Blog Manager area, you have several options. This section is all new, so every blog that's on your website will be listed here, and it's listed according to most recent, and older listings are down further. The next section is Published News. So all of the news that's already been published will show up under this tab. The next tab is Drafts. So if you have any news that you're working on but you haven't published them yet, this would show up here. The next tab is your scheduled news. So if you have any news that you're scheduled, let's say you want a news to go out on Monday, and then you have another one that's going to go out on Wednesday, it would show here, and we'll go into how to schedule that. Your next tab is going to be your categories. Right now, you have these three categories added. You have events, announcements, and urgent news. If you wanted to add additional categories, or if you wanted to remove any of these categories, to remove it, you would just go over to the little trash can, and once you click it, it would be removed. To add another category, you would just click Add Category, and then you would simply type in the name of the category. If you wanted to change it to all uppercase, you would just click on the little pencil, and that allow you to edit what's here already. Okay, so now we're going to go into Publish News. And if you want to add a new news, you would click on Add News. In this section is where you're going to type your news. So you have, here is where the title of your news will go. It automatically takes the date and time that you're currently in the system. And if you don't set a different date, this is the date that it will show that it's published. Here is where you can add users or authorized persons that can present news or post news. So their name would be here. So you want to select the category of your news. So since you know the three categories, let's say you want to post urgent news, you would just type URG, and then that would pop up. You would select it. You don't need to add any tags. Down here is where you would type in your news, and you have the option to add an image by clicking here. Now, it will only save images that you already have on your computer, so you would have to make sure that you have a file with the picture in it already that you want to use, or else you'd have to download it or upload it to your computer so that it could save it there. If you have a video to add, you would click here. If you had a GIF to add, you would put it here. And then this is where you would adjust the time. So if you wanted this to be posted on a different time and date other than this, you would click here and it would allow you to choose the date. So if you wanted this to post on Wednesday, you would click on Wednesday's date. You would click on the little clock so you could set the time Wednesday that you want it to be posted. And once you're done with that, you would just click away from it. Well, let's change it to PM. And then once you finish typing your news here, if you're going to schedule it for a later date, you click schedule news. If you're publishing it now, you click publish now. So I will go ahead and close that out since we're not going to be adding any news at this time. When you go back to this page, as I said before, all of your news is listed here. We're on the published news section. So this is showing all of the published news. If you want to change news that's already been published, you would click on the little pen and that allow you to go into edit mode so that you can change whatever you needed to change. If you wanted to delete this news, you would click on the trash can. And if you wanted to make this news stay at the top at all times, you would check the star. And that would keep it at the top. So when other news is added, it would be added right below this. So this would stay as the main news. Once you've added new news, even though you've added an image within your news, once you come out and you're in this area, you would still need to add the image here so that it will show up in the sidebar on the news blog page. So when you add something new and you come out to this section, you will see a blank box here with an arrow pointing upward. You would need to click on that, and that'll allow you to download that same image that you added to the news into this area so that it will show up just as the rest of these images are. So once you've completed that and you exit out, you'll close the news, and then you want to go ahead and save your website so that the updated information in your blog will be published to your website. So you click up here where I clicked on save. Once this box pops up, you need to click where it says save and publish. So what it's doing is it's saving your new blog that you just added, your new blog news that you just added is going to be saved, and then it's going to be published to your website. You'll get 2 confirmations to confirm that it's been done. So the first one is going to ask you if you want to publish to the website. You'll hit confirm. Of course, if you don't respond, it'll do it anyway. And then it'll let you know that it's been successfully published. So you'll just click return, and this will return you back to where you were. So that's it for now. See you on the next video.